Okay, you mugs. There's the treehouse. I'll lasso the ape out, and you clobber him. Got it?
You said it, Buana.
Here goes.
What I always say, George, is...
Funny way to say goodbye.
That's enough. Into the truck with him.
You said it, Buana.
Ape was dumped unceremoniously into a closed van and carted off through the jungle. Then, 3 days later at supper...
George, don't you notice something different?
Ursula got new hairdo?
No, George, it's Ape.
Ape got new hairdo?
Ape is gone.
Didn't think his hair looked different.
He's been ape-napped. You must rescue him.
George, go.
Don't forget where we live, dear.
George, remember, we live in tree. Very high tree. Farewell, Ingrid.
Ingrid? George, it's Ursula. Ursula!
Ursula to you too, Ingrid. Tire tracks go that way. George, take shortcut. Jungle intuition. Never wrong. Oh! Sometimes painful, but never wrong.
But let us move some miles away to the headquarters of Claude Badley, the world's meanest animal trapper.
Yes, I bring him back alive, but miserable.
Claude was in the middle of an earnest confab with the big television producer, Ernest Confab.
I paid you $50,000 for a trained ape for my new TV series, Badley. Where is it?
There he is, Mr. Confab, your new star. Come on, act for Mr. Confab.
What's my motivation? That's it. If I were king, oh, what treasures at your feet I'd fling.
Hold it. Hold it. I'm doing a jungle series. You gotta act like a real ape.
I don't have to act, old boy. I am an ape.
Well, you don't act like it.
Meanwhile, back in the jungle...
Well, which way, Tookie bird?
Tookie.
That left Tookie or right Tookie?
Tookie.
Very well. George, go. Up!
Oh! Okay, now, let's see you make some funny faces.
Never.
But all monkeys make funny faces.
You know, like this. Bleh! Bleh!
Disgusting. But rather cute. Blah, blah.
Meanwhile, back in the jungle... Wait, that's the Sahara Desert.
Maybe George should turn left between Ik and Tookie.
Now, let's see some real action. You know, jump up and down and scream like a regular TV monkey.
You must be mad.
Not yet, but I'm getting there. Look, like this.
Hey, that's not bad.
I thought it lacked sincerity.
Oh, yeah? Let's see you do better.
And the terrified ape was forced to leap up and down like a
terrified ape, that's what.
But help was approaching the long way round.
This way, George. Sneak up on them from behind.
He'll do. Have him on a set tomorrow. If you fail badly, you'll never work in TV again.
You'll have your ape if I have to scare him within an inch of his life, Mr. Confab. I may do it anyway. Sort of sounds like fun.
Ape was returned to his miserable cell, but just outside...
Ape there?
Yes, George, I'm here. Stop that dreadful racket. Where have you been?
You name it.
And George made ready to swing to the rescue.
Wait. Let's make sure you swing down accurately this time, George. Now let's see. Pi times the cosine of AB squared. Little farther to your right. Extract the square root, 7.3. All right, George, go. Or is it 7.2? Yes, 7.2.
In no time at all, George and Ape were sharing a cell. It was then that Ape's fertile brain remembered a source of rescue still open to them. Shep, George's faithful elephant.
Quick, George, give your elephant call.
12 hours later, they were still waiting.
I can't understand it. Why doesn't Shep come?
George not called Shep.
You gave your elephant call.
But Shep is doggy.
He's an elephant.
Big, gray, peanut-loving Poochie. Watch. Here, Shep. Here, boy.
And immediately down the jungle trail came the welcome patter of tiny feet.
Pull bars, Shep. Pull bars.
George, the bars aren't coming out. Shep isn't strong enough.
Oh, no. Look.
Sorry about that, Mr. Confab.
Just remember, you deliver me a trained ape tomorrow, or you're washed up.
But
Well, as they say, the show must go on. And so the new television program, The Man from Mbwibwi, did star an ape that made funny faces, jumped up and down, and screamed.
Bleh! Bleh!
Ungawa. That ape really clawed badly. World's meanest animal trapper.
Just goes to prove, George. Fool around with those television people, and they'll make a monkey out of you every time.
You ferret, Bwana.
When you find yourself in danger, when you're threatened by a stranger, when it looks like you will take a licking, there is someone waiting who will hurry up and rescue you. Just call for Super Chicken. Fred, if you're afraid, you'll have to overlook it. Besides, you knew the job was dangerous when you took it. He will drink his super sauce and throw the bad guys for a loss, and he will bring them in alive and kicking. There is one thing you should learn when there is no one else to turn to. Call for Super Chicken. Call for Super Chicken.
It is morning, and this is the palatial split level of Mr. and Mrs. Hubert Fingernut. It is an ordinary day, except for one thing.
You scream, dear?
An elephant, an elephant.
Now, honey, you're just pleasingly plump.
Not me, you drip. Look.
It's an elephant.
It ain't no hummingbird, Hubert.
Directly across the street at the home of Mr. and Mrs. Alvin Took.
Sorry, sweetheart. I didn't know you was in the tub.
I'm not. That's an elephant.
Well, it was a natural mistake.
Yes, in homes all over the nation, people woke to find an elephant in residence.
Wow, an elephant. There's an elephant in my kitchen, Charlie.
What's he doing?
Tossing pancakes.
Elephants were also found in buildings, on buildings, even in taxicabs.
I told you 20 times, no trunks.
The city was in turmoil. And so in the sumptuous apartment of Henry Cabot Henhouse III.
Mr. Henhouse, the mayor just called.
And we've got an elephant problem, right, Fred?
Right. How did you know?
Let's call it a lucky guess.
Well, it looks like...
Please, Fred, I'll say it. It looks like a job for Super Chicken.
I was going to say it looks like an elephant.
No time to explain, Fred. You slip into the super suit, I'll get the super sauce. I got it wrong.
So you did.
No doubt about it, Fred. We need more rehearsal. Quick, give me the super sauce. No bay leaf, Fred?
In a matter of seconds, the common bird was transformed into Super Chicken.
To the super coop, Fred.
And the mighty chicken streaked upward through the sky, uttering his world-renowned battle cry.
We're heading for outer space, Fred.
What's outer space got to do with elephants?
Look down and you'll see.
Super Chicken. The Earth is tipped sideways.
I thought so. Take a picture of that, Fred.
Got it.
Now, we've got to get that picture to Washington right away.
I thought Washington was dead, Super Chicken.
Of course not, Fred. You should see it on Saturday nights.
In no time at all, our heroes were in the office of the Secretary of the Exterior.
Look at this picture of Earth, sir.
I can't. You're holding it sideways.
No, sir. The Earth is really tipped on its side.
What happened?
Elephants.
Elephants?
Some fiend is shifting elephants around to throw the Earth off balance and cause it to tip.
But who?
That's my line, Fred. But who?
Oh, if Super Chicken only knew that half a world away in India, the wily Prince Black Hole of Calcutta was gloating over the success of his scheme.
Shifting elephants to the other side of the world was the smartest thing I've ever done. Right, Punjab?
Yes, Highness. Their weight has tipped the Earth and changed the climate of India.
Right. Now instead of boiling heat, we have snow in India. Look, icicles, snowballs, ice skating. It's a winter wonderland.
All this might have remained a secret if Super Chicken and Fred hadn't taken a brief respite from their labors in a Poughkeepsie delicatessen.
I don't like this delicatessen, Fred. This knockwurst is terrible.
I understand as the new deli opened in New Delhi.
To a real knockwurst fan, that remark was irresistible. Super Chicken immediately headed for India. A short time later, as the prince was readying still more elephants for shipment.
Yes?
Pardon me, we're looking for the New Delhi Deli.
You wouldn't like it. The knockwurst is terrible.
But at that moment, using his supervision, Super Chicken looked through an 8-foot wall and saw the elephants marked for delivery.
Aha! So you are the culprit who is shifting elephants.
What's this got to do with knockwurst?
No time to explain, Fred. This elephant spreader must be stopped.
Not very likely.
At the signal, the prince's biggest guards entered the room and faced Super Chicken.
Sick 'em.
Look out, Super Chicken!
Fear not, Fred. I shall subdue them instantly.
Super Chicken!
Just a temporary setback, Fred. I shall now throw them out of that window. This one first. Well, maybe this one. Aha! This one!
Super Chicken, it's me!
Sorry, Fred.
But just then, an icy blast of wind and snow swept through the open window.
Quick, Fred. Help me inflate the patented henhouse hothouse.
Caught in the first blizzard ever to hit Calcutta, everybody caught their death of cold and turned blue. But protected by Super Chicken's super plastic heated bag, our heroes suffered nothing but a slight case of prickly heat. The magnificent chicken had triumphed again. Prince Black Hole of Calcutta was thrown into the Black Hole of Calcutta.
Where the knockwurst is the worst.
All the elephants were returned to India, and a grateful nation gave Super Chicken and Fred a 1 week's paid vacation in Miami Beach.
Snow? In Florida? The earth must still be tipped a little bit. There must be one elephant still out of place somewhere. Wouldn't you say, Fred? Fred? Fred?
Tom Slick, let me tell you why he's the best of all good guys. Tom Slick, in the Thunderbolt Slapper, once he's on your tail, he won't quit because you know there's no such word as fail to Tom Slick.
Welcome to the glamorous, glittering Muncie, Indiana freight yards and the second annual locomotive race from Muncie to Muncie.
Yay! Tom, what have you done to the Thunderbolt Grease Slapper?
Converted her to a racing locomotive, Marigold. Gertie Growler's going to be my fireman.
Oh, dear.
Doesn't the old girl look great?
Thanks, tomboy.
He wasn't complimenting you, Gertie.
I know, hon. At my age, I gotta take 'em where I can get 'em.
All aboard, Domino, bound Blackport, and there they go. Amos Blackport, Brookline, Amaros, Brown. Now the locomotives are headed for the first obstacle, the traditional bottleneck at the other end of the Muncie freight yard. Who will emerge from this year's catastrophe? Taking the lead is that cutthroat competitor and well-known sore loser, Lionel Switchback DeFort, in the Ram Steam Boil Bomber.
Rodney, I shall win today or else.
Else what, Gov?
Else I shall throw a terrible tantrum.
Close behind Switchback is Caswell Co-Father and his flatbed Turbobird, followed by Carruthers Co-Tippy in the Chrome Dome Rod Buster. But wait, just emerging from the pileup is that all-around good fellow and defender of the American right-of-way, Tom Slick.
Yay! Keep the steam up, Gertie. I've lost 20 pounds.
I've lost about 10 myself.
It looks like anybody's race.
Why are we stopping, Gov?
It's time for the part of the race I like best.
Testing your skill against worthy competition?
No, cheating.
Uh-oh. Lionel Switchback has just placed a bright red cap on the tracks. It is an old railway superstition that a cap on the tracks means bad luck. Especially if it's a dynamite cap.
Oh, that's terrible.
Oh, I don't know. Lots of people travel by air these days.
In different directions?
Unfeeling Lionel Switchback is still in the lead. But Brothers Toe Tippy is coming up fast. He's approaching Windloser Drawbridge at blinding speed. But wait, the drawbridge is going up.
I know an opening when I see one.
It looks as if Brothers Toe Tippy will have to drop out of the race.
There must be another way to say that.
Beautiful music.
All that stands between ill-mannered Lionel Switchback and victory is Tom Slick.
Yay! More steam, Gertie, more steam!
More steam, more steam. You sure you're not pressing pants on the side?
Don't be silly, Gertie. You press pants on the front. A little laughter lightens the load.
Especially if you're steering and not shoveling.
Quick, Cradney. My oil paint's in a brush.
Never seen a bloke get so much clean fun out of being a dirty rat.
There we are. A masterpiece. What depth, what realism. What a fake.
A tunnel just ahead, Gertie.
It's all the same to me. I can't look at the scenery anyway.
Tom Slick is in the lead.
Yay!
He's into the midway roundhouse. He's swinging the Thunderbolt grease slapper on the turntable. He's on the last light.
He's not the only one, Bobby.
We'll never catch up with him, Gov.
We don't have to. We're in front of him already.
What's that?
Watch.
Gov, you're as sneaky as they make 'em.
Flattery will get you anywhere, Cradney.
Well, it appears that Lionel Switchback has pulled another fastie. Somehow he is ahead of Tom Slick on the return run.
I'd better keep a sharp eye out, Gertie. One of the contestants in this race is a cheater, and I don't think it's me.
Well, don't look at me.
Thank you, Gertie.
Now, what's the meanest thing I could do to him? Of course. Why didn't I think of it sooner?
Uh-oh, a secret compartment is opening in the side of the Ram Steam Boil Bomber, and slowly emerging is...
Gertie, it's Marigold.
Funny, it looks like coal.
Marigold is on the tracks.
Old Gertie is on the skids.
What can we do?
We could stop.
And forfeit the race?
Sorry.
Never mind me, Tom. Go on and win.
She's a dead game sport, isn't she?
If she isn't, she will be shortly.
There's only one slim chance, Gertie. Come on. We're going to climb out on the side of the cab.
What fantastic feat is Tom Slick up to now? Uh-oh, he is tilting the Thunderbolt grease slapper off balance. He's got her up on one set of wheels. Marigold is safe.
Yay!
How thoughtful of you, Tom Slick.
Well, the only thing left to do is set this time bomb and drop it on the tracks behind us. Now, what time does your watch say, Cradney?
Exactly 10:14, Gov. Of course, I might be a minute or so off.
And the winner is Tom Slick.
Yay!
Congratulations, Tom.
Part of the credit goes to Gertie, you know. And I have something for you, Gertie.
Lay it on me, Tom boy.
Here it is, your very own personalized coal shovel.
Thanks a heap, Tom boy. I know just what to do with it, too.